Good morning, everyone. It's about 7:45. It is already breezy. Really tired of the wind. Like, it's already June 2nd. The wind should be gone, but it's not. The other thing is it was like 50, 55. This morning it's chilly. But I'm going out to 6 to get some packets ready. We have a young one. She's 15, 16. And I'm training her to harvest seeds. So, trying to get her out. She's actually Mia. You're going to meet her in the video today. She's from Alaska. So, Mia is from Alaska, and I took her out to pick Tuesday, and poor girl, she about died. It was like 10, and I started noticing that she would yawn and do other things, and she would step outside of the greenhouse to get a breeze. And I was like, girl, if you're gonna pick, we gotta get you out sooner. So I'm out. It's like 7:45. She should be here shortly. I think it is good for us to show our struggles. And every year it seems like we have different struggles. And I think it's good to show that, well, some people might say that we're a legendary nursery, and we are. And it's hard to kind of think that when you live here and you're here all the time. It's just what we do. But that every farm, every nursery, every greenhouse, even if you have your own personal greenhouse, has things that you face. Bugs, pests, weather, weeds. So we have a weed problem in here. This will be my 3rd or 4th summer working on weeds. We had someone else working here on weeds. And so I'm going to show you the weed, and then I'm going to put some videos. I've done some time-lapse videos of hours of me cleaning up. This greenhouse, it takes about 15-20 minutes to just water one section. There's 8 sections in here. And I'm a little over halfway from starting in like March. And this is not consistent cleaning because I just don't always have time. But I started in March weeding. And there's sections that I spent tons of time weeding last year that I'm already re-weeding because the sedum is a nightmare. So word to the wise, something might look cute. This thing is hardy. This is our 6 is a greenhouse that doesn't get heat. Some of it dies if it gets down cold, but it doesn't completely ever kill it, so it's hardy. But it spreads like wildfire. Okay. So I think this is a good example here. So this is a sedum. And each one of these little leaves makes a new plant. So when you, let me see if I can pull it again. When you pull one out of the pot, focus, potentially each one of those leaves will make a new plant. And they do. Interestingly, their flowers, they don't look incredible, but they smell incredible. So in the winter they flower, and when you walk in here, it's like heaven. So I always tell my kids, this sedum is a perfect example of like poor choices that we make in life. It seems like a good idea. There's some of it there. It seems like a good idea. And then all of a sudden you have a big problem. Now, this is unbelievable today. these trichocereus. And they're so big and beautiful. The flowers don't last long, so I'm going to try and do a little pollinating this morning. So, all of this section to the door, this is section F. That side over there is G, and then that bench over there is H. So this section here is what I've worked on since March. I've done some on section C as well. And so this is where I'm going to work a little bit today. My goal is for this summer to get done with this row at least, if not more. And rest assured, this weed will come back next year. If you see little weeds over there on G, I'd cleaned up that whole row, not last year, but the year before. So this is a constant thing we will be working with. So the next few videos are going to be a time lapse of, well, at least one video is going to be a time lapse of me doing some cleanup. But it is Trichocereus day to day. And this is the Pulsar Echinocereus. And they flower more around 5 in the afternoon. They're a cool plant, but they are a little bit of a challenge in the greenhouse. But there's these Trichocereus. There's some over there too. Word to the wise. When you are buying any kind of succulent and you're going to put it in a greenhouse, maybe in your house is not a bad idea, is not like a big of a deal, but if you're going to even have your own personal greenhouse, is that cute little sedum, little succulent that you're buying that has little leaves that fall off, is it going to make hundreds of new annoying plants in your greenhouse? It's a problem in every greenhouse. This one's the worst by far, but you can walk through every one of our greenhouses and find this sedum. So it's not isolated. It's a problem that will never ever go away. I don't even think even if we repotted everything, but we have 12 greenhouses, so repotting everything is just not going to happen. So there you have it. I'll pop up that time-lapse reel of me doing some cleaning this year.